So this is something I watched years ago before I had the channel. We about to react to it. Please put a like on the vid.
If there was a trend that was meant for me, it's definitely this one. Let's go through my 20s when usually dating raps. Jump scare. Yes, I went through a phase. To give you guys a little background, I got out of a toxic relationship early May, started dating end of June, and I was really feeling myself. And I was really hungry. So, let's continue.
So we can identify 30 dates in 1 year as a serial dater. 30 new guys in 1 year. She's a serial dater. She also admitted that she likes the free food and she's hungry and stuff like that. That's one of the main reasons I don't believe in dating, because when it comes down to it, if I get to know a chick and then we decide to go on a date, that I understand. But cold dating of stranger, I don't believe in that. Mainly because you can invest in a stranger that you don't know and they don't owe you anything. That investment can fall flat. And even then, they have high demands. They don't want coffee dates, and Cheesecake Factory isn't good enough. So if you decide to conform to their standards and stuff like that, they still don't owe you anything. And you don't know this woman. She's a stranger. But this is the other key part that nobody really talks about. A lot of these chicks, to smash them, you don't have to go on a date. That's just the real. And on top of that, in some cases, some of these chicks get in relationships and they really have never went on a date with the guy. These are just facts. When you look at hookup culture and side chicks and all of this stuff, like, you don't have to go on dates a lot of the times. That's just what it is. And if you require a date, if she requires a date from you, you just got to understand you're not that guy to her. And that's cool. That's cool. Somebody else will do it. You don't got to be the one to do it.
Where did this all begin? H could stand for whore, but it also stands for hinge. I'm pretty sure 7 of them catfished me of D8, but you know what? I was a hinge warrior and I battled through it. My favorites came from Instagram. 4 of them waited for me to get out of my relationship to pursue me, which was very kind. 3 of those 4 were his friends. I don't recommend that.
Think about how nasty that is that she dated 4 of her ex's friends. 4. 4. 1 is bad. 4 is whoa. But this is the other thing that's almost worse. The friends have no loyalty. No loyalty. Hey, it's a dirty game out here, man. Watch your boy, man. These cats is dirty, man.
I had a lot of faith in my friends. It went 50-50. I met 12 of them through mutuals. And then
Hey, listen, man. I just want to say, man, I got a video about the friend zone and another video about like female friends and stuff like that. Listen, I said in the video something that cats don't often say on the internet, which is if you have a female friend or a female acquaintance, one of the benefits is that she could put you on with other chicks. That's one of the benefits. That's something that cats don't talk about. And look at how many dudes she dated through mutual friends.
and 3 of them I met in the wild, and by that I mean a club. Don't do that. Just don't do it. This is what I mean by when I say I was hungry. Um, I'm pretty sure 10 of them I was just using for food. The other 7 catfished me. And then nobody made it past 4 dates. I think that's really sad. I'm still talking to one guy, so maybe he'll make it past 5. We'll find out. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
See, I'm going to tell you why it's tough doing reaction videos. I make this part very brief. It's because when you see something like that, I could tell you about 4 thoughts ran through my head, right? And then I have to try and convey all 4 of those thoughts. I have to flesh all 4 of those different thoughts out. And then sometimes I may miss one. And then even then, when I'm about to put the video up, I'll watch it back and I'll be like, yo, I have a whole nother thought that I'm like, yo, I should get. So it's like, I just want you to know when I see this here, my mind explodes with thoughts and ideas. So let's get to the first thing. I can't remember this video, but the one thing I don't think she's going to do is get to how many out of this 30 smash. So that is left up to speculation. I'll tell you this. Regardless what you think, you could think that she, didn't do nothing. I'm going to tell you, if you think she didn't do nothing, you are a fucking fool. If you think she didn't smash one guy, you are a fucking fool. I'm pretty positive she didn't smash all the guys. I would think that's safe too. So whatever the number is, it's going to be somewhere in between 29 and 2. Like 29 and 2. That's crazy. And that's just me saying that's a safe assumption. Now let's break down to 17 real quick. So 17 catfish. So she was attracted. She went on a date, was not attracted. Let's just get this food and get out of here, right? And when you look at it, that's something that's supposed to be A-OK. You spending, I remember I had a whole debate about $200 dates offline, off of here, not on here. And a lot of chicks were saying, "Oh yeah, man, a $200 date, that's pretty regular. That's something that's standard. Ain't no fucking way I'm paying $200 for a chick that is a stranger to figure out if she likes me and we like each other." But also chicks is against coffee dates and stuff like that. So that's the first thing. But when you look at the other 10, these are guys that she knew she wasn't attracted to. They weren't catfishes. She was just hungry. She thought she would grace them with her presence and go and sit down, eat the food, and leave. She had no intention of going on a second date, no intention of getting to know these guys. She was exploiting these 17 guys. It's one thing for a guy to, risk rejection and embarrassment or whatever the case may be, to approach a chick and put himself on the line and stuff like that, oh, can I get your number? All that stuff. It's another thing to ask a chick on a date and she has no interest in you and she says sure and you pay, and it's not a coffee date, it's not a low investment, it's something like $100, $80, whatever it is, and she just doesn't like you at all. She's not going to begin to like you just because you had a good date and you had a good personality. She already came in knowing she don't like you. Now this is the other thing. And this is the thing that I don't be believing, bro. Like, I don't know how y'all living. This is not how I'm living. This is not how anybody I know is living. And I know some slayers, dog. I know some slayers, dog. Nobody I know is living like this. Who's going on 4 dates? Who's going on 4 dates? Like, who's going on, bruh? Yo, I need you to drop it in the comments if you went on 4 dates with one person, and let me know how that panned out. Did you smash after the second? Did you smash after the first? Did you not? Did you go to 4 without smash? I need to know how y'all are living, because I don't. This is a reality that I know is out there and people are doing it, but I'm not, bruh. What are we talking about? This is why it's baffling to me, because I already mentioned these chicks be smashing without no dates. These chicks be smashing without no dates, bruh. So it's like, to go on 4, I don't get it. I just don't get it, bruh. I literally do not get it. Especially if this is not your girl. I really don't. I get having a girl and going on date nights. I get that. And I don't care what frequency you do it at. That's good. It's your girl, bruh. If you want to go on 4 dates in a month, if that's your thing, do your thing, dog. That's your girl. That's what y'all agreed to. You're supposed to be the leader. So if you went with that, then you cool. That you can handle it, you could do it, do it. But if we talking about a chick you getting to know, oh my God, like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. And we still got a lot of video to go, but again, I told you my mind was exploding with thoughts. I just got to get this one out. This chick is fine. I'm not about to sit here and lie to you. This chick is fine. She's attractive. Let's be honest. Let's be real. She's attractive. That's what it is. She's a man eater, bro. She is a man eater. She is taking that beauty and using it to maximize on her opportunities. Now, remember, at the top of the video, I said that, you don't got to take some of these chicks on dates, XYZ and stuff like that. If this chick smashed somebody without a date, that wouldn't make the video. Just think about that. But this is the other thing. Let's just pretend she didn't smash nobody without a date. We could even the 2 to, like, 29 that I mentioned, as far as the number could have been anywhere in there. And even then, we'll just throw all the first dates out, because she said she wanted free food and wasn't attracted. We'll just pretend 17 of the dudes she didn't smash. So that brings it down to a possible 2 to 13 if we being realistic. But we could even give her the benefit of the doubt and say 0 to 13. So she could have smashed none of these dudes, or she could have smashed 13 of these dudes. But let's take it a step further and just say she smashed none of them. Let's just give her the benefit of the doubt right now. Let's just say that. When you look at this that we're looking at right now, would you sign up to date a chick that is going on this many dates in a year, regardless how she looks, and she's not smashing anybody? If you knew this, if you knew this information that she is going on this many dates in a year and she is not smashing anybody, is that somebody you would be willing to go on a date with? And you don't even got to say her specifically. Let's just pretend a really good looking chick. All she does is go on dates. I think if most men who approached her knew this was going on, they probably wouldn't try to take a whack. And it's very simple. It comes down to two things. Number one, if you know you don't have a chance, why even try? That's the first thing. But the second thing is, wait a minute, 30 guys? You're going on dates with 30 guys in a year? That is just a signal, again, like I mentioned earlier, she is just serial dating. Dating with no intention for real. Because 30 guys is absolutely ridiculous. And I can't say dating with no intention because she said her intention was to get some fucking food. And this is the last thing I'll say so we can get back to the video. But listen, we're just lucky to be able to see this right now. And that's me being honest. Because when it comes down to it, you won't see the inner workings of what a chick actually has going on. Especially a beautiful chick or nothing like, you won't see that. This chick is transparent enough and doesn't give a fuck enough to put this information out there. And yet she could be trolling. It could be all fake. It could be. But listen, it's still realistic. It's highly realistic. And even though I say there are chicks who get smashed without XYZ, I guarantee you there are a lot of chicks like this who are serial daters, who go on 30 dates a year, who go on 27 dates a year, who go on 50 dates a year with guys that they have very little to no interest in, as far as the majority of them, and a few of them, very few, do they have actual interest in. So this is what you got to watch out for, and you got to be careful. And if you thought that, oh man, I'm so lucky to date this shit, you got to watch this and like really just let this set in. What she is on is not that uncommon. Let's get back to the video, man.
Like I said, still talking to one. I did end 24 of them, and 2 of them did ghost me. I'm pretty much convinced that they died, because how could you ever ghost me? Like you're not in love with me after the first date? A little suspicious. A little weird. I don't know.
Yo, remember I said 2 out of 29, I would be willing to bet those 2. Yeah, just let that marinate. But the other thing, it's kind of funny how conceited she is because she thinks she's so lovable and all this stuff. But listen, I understand this is a silly video. She's probably saying that in jest. This is TikTok. You know, it's a fun video. Fun, silly, haha. So I'm not going to be too hard on her. It is what it is.
Here we go, speed round. I tend to have a habit of making everybody, like, spill all their deepest, darkest secrets on the first date, and then I get the ick and I want to leave. So I'm sorry about that. Those are the ones that cried when I ended it. I went through a putt-putt phase. I made everybody take me to putt-putt. I don't know why, but then once I started losing, I couldn't take the heat, so I got out of the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I do have abandonment issues, and for that, I apologize. I pieced out before they could hurt me. And I still ended up hurting myself, so, you know? Not great. One was a hockey player for the Capitals. I think he plays for the Devils now. but he barely spoke English. It just wasn't great. One was a TikToker, self-explanatory. Not great. Still talking to the one guy.
Now I gotta highlight that really quick. Now again, this whole video could be cat. We don't know. It is what it is, but it's still entertaining. It's amusing, whatever. But listen, we just gonna take it like it's all true. We gonna take it like it's all true though. Dating a professional hockey player and a TikToker. And listen, bro, I don't watch hockey. I don't watch hockey. I'm gonna just flash some pictures on the screen, and I'm gonna just tell you my brief research and how it went. I was like, okay, listen. She said the Washington Capitals, basically. Who is the star player? What does he make? He make like 40 something mil on his last contract. I went to the website again. I don't watch hockey, so I seen a dude. He didn't even have a picture on the site. I'm like, if he was a star, they would have his picture on the site, right? I guess I was wrong because he got to be a star because he making more than Alexander Ovechkin, or if that's how you say his name. I only know his name because somebody said it in a rap. I think Action Bronson, but he make like 60 something mil. And then I scrolled and found a dude deeper in the roster. He make about 3 mil or something like that. So at the end of the day, the guy, whoever she dated, is damn near 100% a millionaire, multimillionaire. Absolutely. So that lets me know, if this is true, that, okay, it might be just one professional hockey player, but a professional hockey player, they not gonna date somebody that they don't think is cold, that they don't think that, like, you could get the cream of the crop and stuff like that. So, she probably got some good options as far as the dudes that she dating, but she not really interested in these guys. And that's the thing that I'm trying to pound into y'all heads on this channel, man. She dated a multimillionaire, and that's not one of the guys that she is still dating. The money didn't mean nothing. The fact that he made millions don't mean nothing. It just mean that he went on a date with her. And the fact that he couldn't speak good English, she was like, fuck all the millions. I'm gonna keep it moving. That's why I be trying to tell you, like, money is not everything. These guys try to put it all over. Man, money is the end all be all. If you got that, you got the bitches. That is not the case, brother. That's not the case. Granted, granted, this chick dated 30 dudes and all of them got cut. All of them got cut except one. And we know nothing about the one. The one could be a fucking NBA. He could play for the Washington Wizards. We have no idea. Or it could be a guy that works at FedEx. Could be a guy that works at the UPS factory. We don't know. We don't know. But listen, she's a serial dater that didn't stay with the multimillionaire. Let's get back to it.
Special thanks to the dermatologist for all the skin advice. Anybody that bought me food, that one guy that forced me to take a city, even though I told him I was never going to see him again.
Hey, listen, I be trying to be nice, but listen, if you don't pick up the signs, bro, if you don't pick up the signs, she told the guy that she was never going to see him again. He made her steal the hoodie. Like, that was a smash. Like, it is, bro, come on. Man, let's continue, man. Let's continue. No, no, no. But before we continue, I gotta say, bruh, because I gave her the 0 or the 2, bruh. One confirmed. One confirmed.
The one guy that made me buy him ice cream, you're weird. Anybody that took me to a game, I love sports. And the last guy. Yep, thanks for watching.
I'm not even gonna drag it. That's the video, bruh. Listen, imagine you go to wife a chick, or you thinking about wife and a chick, and you have no clue that she dated 30 guys in a year, bruh. If you knew she dated 30 guys in a year, man, chicks don't be understanding. If you knew she dated 30 guys in a year, I guarantee you that would change your perception of her. Even if you already locked in and she washing your socks and y'all have great sex and stuff, you're going to look at her different if she dated 30 dudes in a year. Because to guys, the perception we have, that is not normal. That is not normal. But the truth is, even if dating 30 guys is not normal, having sex with a certain amount of dudes, like anything from 3 guys to fucking 10, 15, at this point, is normal for most of these chicks out here per year. Chicks is not catching one body per year. That's the one thing that regardless if we talking dating or no date, these chicks is out here bucking. They bucking. But listen, we gonna reel it back in. The point of this is there are a lot of chicks serial dating, and this is an inside look at a serial dater's year, a year in review. No guy wants to be one of those 30. Even if you are the last guy, you don't want to be one of 30. That's ridiculous. And I'll tell you another thing, even though you don't want to be the one of 30, you still absolutely don't want to be the one of 17. She did one date with and had no interest in, allegedly. If you are new here, subscribe. Everybody else, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gone.